Hello, hello, hello. I am back with such excitement. This is about the news of the passing of one of the terrorist chiefs who is no more. This news got to me yesterday morning, and I was unsure if it was true until later in the day when I was busy. So I couldn't contain myself. So before I went to bed, I made a brief clip. Here I am to give something special. So this person, this individual was the head of Hamas, the terrorist Hamas group, who he masterminded basically and executed the 7th October 2023 massacre on the nation of Israel. He had the blood of thousands of people on his hands. He was a monster. That guy was just incredible in the amount of evil, the level, the frequency of evil he orchestrated. You know, the IDF soldiers or whoever found him that led to sin wars. Well, yeah, this is about Yahya sin war. Demise was happenstance. They didn't know that he was where they found him. Those people are apparently, they noticed activities of three people, and they fired at them. The three of them got separated. Two went into a building and a third person ran into another building. The IDF continued to fire into the second building where the third person ran into. It was by chance. The following day, they didn't even know what they had done. So this happened on 2 days ago, and then yesterday, the news came out that that person was gone. When they checked, they found out it was the vilest creature on earth. That guy did not die as a hero, but he died as a weak, wicked, heartless, hunted animal, murderer who was running away from the fight which he started against the nation of Israel. He hid in tunnels for over the 1 year this baseless war began. This was a creature who was held in prison in Israel for 23 years after he murdered 2 IDF soldiers and apparently 4 Gaza Arabs whom he thought were collaborating with Israel. So while he was in prison, doctors found and removed a tumor in his brain. I think they should have left that tumor there. He also received education. He learned to speak fluent Hebrew. All of these were on the taxpayers' money. That creature was meant to serve 4 life sentences in prison. But in 2011, he was released in exchange alongside about 1,000 other terrorists for one Israeli soldier, Gilad Shalit. This guy was being held captive. Sinwar was the most senior terrorist released during that exchange. He went straight into plans against the nation of Israel after his release. And we all witnessed the outcome, the inhuman atrocities committed on October 7, 2023. Hundreds of hostages were taken, some of whom are still being held today as I speak. God gave that creature, that monster, a second chance to make amends, to change his mind about the unfounded hatred against Jews. He threw it away, chasing an impossible task of wiping away the nation of Israel. Where is he now? Just like the rest of the enemies that have come against Israel since the last 3,000 years. Sinwar was a selfish creature, and he had no iota of love for himself, his own family, and the people of Gaza. He was notorious, using children as human shields whenever he appeared in public. Since 7th of October 2023, he had ensured that there was no hostage, that there were hostages or other women and children with him wherever he went. How come there were no shields, no children or women around him when he was found? Maybe this was the move. They were trying to escape Rafah into Egypt. Let's remember that the tunnels linking Rafah and Egypt were no longer useful because the IDF had destroyed most of them. He was forced to come above ground where he was needed anyways. The great thing is that he is no more. I thank God that he didn't have any human shields, because that would have been another wave of condemnation on Israel, even though they have helped the world by getting rid of that monster. The idiots around the world would blame Israel for doing the job that they should do. That fellow had no soul. He worked tirelessly for his master, the devil, and he has been rewarded with the just consequences of all his choices and actions. He was the instigator behind 7 October 2023. I am delighted that he's now gone to hell where he belongs with his comrades whose appointments with the devil were also arranged by Israel. Thank God for victory. The people of Gaza are being set free steadily until that society is completely rid of terrorists seeking nothing good for them. God bless Israel. God bless the IDF. We are winning. We will keep winning to the glory of God and the shame of all the enemies of Israel. I will be back soon, but I am thankful to God, because when the righteous prosper, the city rejoices. When the wicked perish, there are shouts of joy, and we are celebrating. Yahya, sin war is gone. Thank God.